Good morning and welcome to vlog 5. We are now approaching halfway point in the academic term, and so things are going to get a lot more busier this week compared to last week. For those who are new to the channel, I am Kieron. I am studying law here at the University of Cambridge, and I am a part of Homerton College. So today I have 2 lectures. I have a tort lecture and I have a criminal lecture. So those will be happening this morning, and then late afterwards I'll probably be getting on with some work that I need to do for Roman law as well as for tort, and I have a criminal law essay that I need to hand in by 1 o'clock today, so I need to make sure that's ready to be emailed to my supervisor for criminal law. So quite a busy day, but also quite an important day, so I shall see you later. I can report that I have emailed my criminal law essay. That's done, nothing more I can do, so I'm just heading off to the civic site now, get something, maybe a little bit of breakfast, and then get ready for the lectures coming up. So I had my lectures. The criminal one was, we start looking at homicide offences, so murder, manslaughter, and for tort we continue looking at causation. Very interesting looking at those. I was going to go to the library at Civic Site, but I've decided to just come back and do the work in my room, but I need to go and do some shopping beforehand. So amongst the things I bought at the shop was a tub of chocolates. I just thought now I'm here at the Pigeonholes, I would give some of those chocolates to my friends. Just, we're halfway through the term, so it'd just be a nice thing to give, and it's always good to give things, so I'm going to do that for them. So I've managed to get most of the tort law and the Roman law work done. Still a bit to do, but I'm sure I'll be able to get it done. I'm in the process, as you can see, of organising my work, just put it into the binders and everything, so that's, at least I can get that done. I'm about to go off for dinner with my friend, and then I'll probably go on with some more work this evening. I have managed to get the work that I want to get done today, including some questions for constitutional law, and I'm going to end the day by going out with my friends to a place called Lola's in town, which should be very good. I'm back from Lola's, and I can say it was really good. It was a lot of dancing, and it was just a lot of fun. But I've got a busy day coming up, so I'm going to go to bed now, and so I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning, it's Friday and today's quite a busy day because there are 3 lectures on today, with one starting at 9 o'clock. So I'm going to go now and get something to eat for breakfast and then attend the lectures, and then I shall see what happens afterwards, so I shall see you later. So I'm back from my lectures. The civil lecture was on Roman law of property, the tort was continuing on causation, and the constitution was looking at parliamentary sovereignty. Very interesting, that's for certain. Afterwards, I then went to get some train tickets. Now, if you've watched my previous vlog, you'll notice I mentioned that I won't be here this weekend. And the reason for that is I'm meeting some friends who are actually going to be in Norfolk, in a little village called Walsingham, so I'm going to meet them there on the Saturday, stay overnight, and then come back to Cambridge on the Sunday afternoon. So that's why I've got these tickets here. So I'll be setting off very early tomorrow, so that'll be good. It'll be lovely to meet up with them. In terms of what's happening this afternoon, I'll just be getting on with organising my work and just getting on with some questions, so I shall see you later. I have been able to get quite a bit of the constitutional law work organised, just downloading cases, just making sure that the lecture notes are all organised and colour coordinated, because I do like my colours. So yes, that's done, and I'll probably just continue on with that afterwards, and then move on to looking at organising the work for Roman law, for tort law, and for criminal law. I'll see how much I can do. I'll probably be going for dinner soon, and then I'll do again with that work afterwards. So I was able to organise some of my criminal law work as well, and now we're going to go to the local pub, just me and a couple of friends, which should be nice, and then I need to afterwards come back and get myself all packed and ready to go to Norfolk tomorrow. So we changed our minds, and rather going to the local pub, we just decided to go to the Griffin and have some drinks and a nice chat in there, which was lovely. I've come back to my room and my bags are all packed, ready for Norfolk tomorrow, which should be fantastic. I've got a train very early in the morning, so I'll be going to bed now, and so I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Saturday, and today I'll be going to Norfolk. It's actually to a little village called Walsingham, which will be lovely. So I'll be heading off soon to the station to get a train to King's Lynn, and then I need to get a couple of buses to Walsingham. So one train and two buses later, I have made it into Walsingham, and unfortunately, as you can see by the umbrella, it is raining. But that's just the way it goes. I'm going to go and get my keys for my accommodation and then go and find my friends. So my friends were really happy to see me, and it was just fantastic to see them again, because it's been obviously at least 4 weeks since I've seen them. So that was good. I've had my dinner, and then we went shopping for a little bit. Some of my friends have gone to a place called Holt nearby, but the weather is dismal, to say the least. We had even had hailstone. So me and one of my other friends decided just to stay in the village, and we just had a look around the shops. I'm back in the accommodation that I'm in. Probably just get my feet dry, get myself sorted and ready for this evening. So this is the accommodation that we're staying in at the moment. This is the Rochelle's building, which is very nice. Some similarities to actually the accommodation in Homerton, which is quite good. And yeah, I'm actually staying with my brother, who's also here. And yes, the village that we're in is called Walsingham. It's a very important village, has a nice shrine here. So it's very important for me who is religious. So that's why one of the reasons I've decided to come here, as well as meet my friends. As you can see, it looks very nice here. So yes, I just thought I would show you the accommodation. So I needed to get some work done, so I decided to go to the note room, which is the cafe area here at the shrine. I was able to get some work done. I was also able to check my calendar, update the calendar, check my emails. And then went up to have dinner, where I had some scamming, which was delicious. And now I've come back to my room, to the room I'm staying. I had to get myself sorted for the procession that's happening soon. So I should be going to that. And then afterwards, I'm not quite sure what's happening. But whatever happens, I know I shall see you later. So the procession and benediction was lovely. And the procession was inside because of the weather, but it was fantastic. Me and my friends and my brother are now just downstairs in the lounge area, having some drinks and chatting amongst ourselves, which is good as well. It's just been fantastic to be able to meet my friends from up north again after a few weeks, so that's been good. It's been a good day today. Tomorrow there's a few things on, and then I'll be going back to Cambridge on the afternoon. So I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Sunday. I had a good night's sleep, and now I'm going to go and say some prayers in the shrine. Then I'll be having breakfast afterwards, and then I shall see what happens after. Of course, I'll be saying my goodbyes, because after 12 I'll be going back to Cambridge, so I'll be getting the bus to King's Lynn, and then the train from King's Lynn to Cambridge. I should get back for after 5, and then after that I'll be going out later on in the night with my friends. So yes, quite a busy day today, but it's been good to be able to say it has been good to be able to see my friends. So I shall see you later. As you can see by the blue sky, it is a much better day today. It's a little bit cold, but at least it's not raining. I've been to Mass, I went to the early morning Mass, and now I'm just in the notary room again with some friends having some drinks, just last drinks before I go back, as I'll be getting my bus that's coming for after 12. So the bus that was meant to take to King's Lynn was actually going to take 3 hours, so that meant I couldn't actually take it, otherwise I would have missed my train. So I had to end up getting a taxi from Walsingham to King's Lynn, which wasn't too bad. It was much quicker than it would have been on the bus. So I got to King's Lynn okay. Then I got an earlier train from King's Lynn to Cambridge, and now I am back in my room, as you can see. I'm just going to get myself sorted and then get on with some work. But it was just lovely to meet my friends in Walsingham. It was just lovely to catch up with them, and it's a lovely place to go to if you ever want somewhere to go. So I got a little bit of work done, then I had something to eat, and then I made some to-do lists, just writing down things I need to do in this upcoming week for my modules, so things like completing essays, preparing for supervisions, because I will have 3 supervisions this week because the constitutional supervision, which was supposed to be on last Wednesday, had to be postponed until next Saturday, so that's why there's 3 supervisions. And now I'm about to go and have some prees with my friends, and then we'll be going out to a place called Fez in town just to have a good night, which should be good. So Fez was a bit empty, so we decided to go to Vinyl, which was another place nearby, and that was fantastic. A lot of good music, and it was just a good opportunity just to have fun and to dance and to socialise with friends. So that was very good. I'm back in my room now. It is very late. It is very late. So I'm going to get to bed now, and then I shall see you. I shall see you later on in this new day. Good morning. It is Monday, and today I've got 2 lectures, and then afterwards I think I'll be going into the Squire Law Library and getting on with some Roman law work as well as some tort work. So I shall see you later. So I've had my lectures, the tort lecture finished off causation and negligence, and the constitutional finished off looking at parliamentary sovereignty, which was very interesting. I was going to go into the library at the Sidgwick site, but I just decided to come back here to get on with some work here. I've got some work that I need to do for Saturday, something that's happening on Saturday, as well as some continue on with my essay for tort and for Roman law, so I'll be getting on with that. I've done some of the work that I needed to get done for what's happening on Saturday, but I'll tell you more about that later. Now I'm about to go for yoga again. Yes, yoga. I couldn't get last the other week because I had my supervision, but they've now decided to do yoga on a Monday as well as a Thursday. So I'm going to go with that with a few of my friends, and then afterwards I'll probably have something to eat, and then get on with the essays for tort and Roman law. The yoga was good. It was intense, but it was good. It was just a nice thing to do. I had dinner afterwards in the hall with my friends, and then I got on with my tort essay. I managed to get quite a bit of it done. Still bits to do, but I'll get that done hopefully tomorrow. And then I ended up having a nice drink with my friend who came into my room just for a nice little chat, which was lovely. And now I'm just going to go to bed and get myself ready for the next day, where there'll be 3 lectures. So I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Tuesday, and here we are at the laundry segment of the vlog. I have my clothes ready in the blue bag to put in the machine. I will do that now, and then I will wait 36 minutes and come back to collect my clothes. So I shall see you in 36 minutes time. So 36 minutes later, I am back in my room. I have done the laundry, it is all done. I shall hang that up, and then I'll be getting ready to go to the Sidgwick site, for I have 3 lectures today, one on criminal law, one on constitutional law, and one on civil law, or the law of the Romans, which should be good. And then afterwards I shall see what I need to do, and then decide whether or not to stay at the library there or come back to college. But this afternoon I've got a tort supervision, and that's at Jesus College, so quite a busy day. But like I said, it's a very important day nonetheless. So I shall see you later. So I've had my 3 lectures today. The civil law lecture continued on with the Roman law of property. The criminal will continue looking at homicide, particularly those special defences to murder, under the category of voluntary manslaughter, and the constitutional will continue looking at parliamentary sovereignty, all very interesting and very exciting, that's for certain. Afterwards, I then decided to just come back to college, and I'm in my room now, just reading over my notes in preparation for the tort supervision at Jesus College today. That'll be at 5 o'clock. So I've just gone over my notes, I'll be printing those off and then heading down to Jesus. So do wish me luck for that. So I've just come back from my supervision at Jesus College for tort law. It was really good. What we were doing during it is discussing some of the key cases regarding duty of care and breach of duty in negligence. So that was very good. So he was going for like the key ideas of it, what the judges were seeing in those cases. So it was very interesting, and I'd certainly gained a lot from that supervision. I've come back to my room now, and I'm going to have some lunch that I bought dinner I should say on the way. That I bought on the way. I'll be having that, and then I'll be getting on with some work for Roman law. So I was able to get quite a bit of the essay done for Roman law. Not all of it, and so I'll need to finish that off tomorrow, because that needs to be handed in at least the night before this. I have my supervision on the Thursday, so I need to do that. But I'm going to go to bed now. It's been quite a busy day, but it has been productive as well. As we've had a nice supervision, which was good, and I've been able to get quite a bit of work done, which is also good. So I'm going to go to bed now, and I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and today I've just got one lecture for criminal law, but that's not till 11 o'clock. So in the meantime, I'm just going to go to the library here at Homerton and get on with some work for Roman law, as well as some work for criminal law. So I shall see you later. So I had my lecture for criminal law, and that was continuing on with the defences for murder, those special partial defences, and that was good. Now I'm going to go and have some coffee with a friend from Homerton College. We're having that coffee at Pret, so I'm going to meet her and some of her friends there, and then obviously afterwards I'll be coming back to college to get on with some work. So I had a good time at Pret. It was good to meet up with my new friends and just get to know them a bit more. And then afterwards came back to Homerton and just got on with some work for Roman law. I've now sent in the essay that I need to do for Roman law, so that's done now. And now I'm just going to get on with just checking over maybe the essay for tort as well, and then going over a few other things just to make sure that I'm getting on top of the work, which is important, and that thing that I need to make sure that I'm doing. So I'll just be getting on with the work. So I was able to get some more work done this evening, and then we had tea in the corridor, just me and a few of my friends, which was nice. But now it's late, so I'm going to go to bed. This is the final video for this vlog. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, that would be appreciated. Hit that notification bell to keep up to date, share the video and let other people know about it, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I shall see you in the next vlog.